morning, good afternoon, good evening. Greetings to you from wherever you're watching from and whatever the time is there. My name is Annabelle Benson. I'm the General Manager of Corinthia Villa Hotel and I am your Hospitality Edge coach. Hospitality Edge is basically a platform where we share ideas, knowledge, skills, tips, just generally everything you need to know about the hospitality industry. And even if your industry doesn't fall under the hospitality industry, or you handle guests, you handle customers, you handle clients, you have staff, I'm sure, or you're a staff yourself, I'm sure you benefit a lot from the tips that we share here. In our previous video, we're dealing with emotional intelligence for hospitality staff, and I can assure you that it applies to every other staff. Emotional intelligence in the workplace, basically, that's what it is. So we had shared the first 10 tips in the previous video. So I would love you to go watch the previous videos to see the first 10 tips on emotional intelligence for hospitality staff. The 11th tip is turn your complaints into opportunities. Basically, most times it's from the complaint of a guest or from the complaint of a client that you're able to learn how to do better. But people don't know this. When you hear your guests, emotional intelligence teaches us that when you hear your guests complaining, some of us tend to frown at it. Some of us tend to have issues with it. But we often don't know that in most cases, it's the complaint of these guests, it's the complaint of these clients that you should turn into opportunities to win them back, opportunities to keep them, and opportunities to improve on a certain way that you've been doing something before now. So most times, be empathetic and then be patient and then change. That way, you're able to turn your complaints into opportunities. The next point is be culturally sensitive. So be culturally sensitive. You're dealing with different human beings from different parts of the world, from different parts of the country. So emotional intelligence teaches us that we should be culturally sensitive, be sensitive to their needs. Different cultures have different things that represent and mean different things in their culture. Like, you must learn to respect people's background, you must learn to respect people's culture and adapt to it. There's no one way to do something. You can't say probably because the owner of this place is Yoruba, this is why we do things like Yoruba people, or the owner of this place is Igbo, that's why we should do things like Igbo people. No, you should factor in the fact that you have guests coming from different parts of the world. There's some parts of the world where people greet with putting their hands together. When you put your hands together like this, it means that you're greeting. There's some parts of the world where this means that you're praying. There's some parts of the world where this means that you're in danger. So you need to be culturally sensitive to know these things and how to apply them while dealing with your guests. The next point is practice active listening. Practice active listening. What I notice most times, I even tell my staff, is that when you're listening to the complaints or suggestions of guests, you're just listening for the sake of listening. No, don't listen for the sake of listening. Understand. Most of us listen, we just want to listen for the sake of listening. But you must listen to understand what this person is talking about. You must listen to understand what this person wants. You must listen to understand what the issue is so that you're able to solve it easily. When we talk about emotional intelligence, we talk about it vastly. We just think it means, this person is emotionally intelligent. You must apply emotional intelligence to huge things. I'm talking about dealing with guests, dealing with clients, dealing with customers. A simple addition or a simple putting in of emotional intelligence, or a simple application of emotional intelligence can go a long way in keeping your already existing guests, winning back your lost guests, and getting new sets of guests or clients. The next point here is develop resilience. Here I said you learn to bounce back quickly from difficult situations or mistakes. Don't dwell there. Don't die there. Don't let it kill you. Something has happened. As a hotel, for instance, you face a setback, you face a challenge, and then you want to dwell there. No, you must learn to bounce out of it. You must learn to bounce back. You must learn to fight and come back to the top as a hotel. And the final point is keep learning. Keep growing. Strong emotional intelligence improves over time with practice. You must learn to know what to do. Emotional intelligence is basically knowing what to do, how to do it, when to do it, the timing, everything factored in at the same time. You might be saying the right words at the wrong time. You understand? So it's just about smartness. Emotional intelligence basically is about smartness, being smart with your feelings, being smart with your words, being smart with your actions, being smart with your reactions, being smart with your emotions, generally being aware and taking control. I believe that the points that we've shared here in conclusion will go a long way in ensuring that hospitality staff in general, human beings generally, we're able to apply emotional intelligence to our day-to-day activities, and the goal is to win. The goal is to excel, and the goal is to do well. Thank you so much for listening to these videos. Please subscribe. Please share with your friend. Please click the notification button so that you can know when we post our videos. Looking forward to the next time we see you. Bye.